Welcome back to Derby City. See a very menacing duo making their way to the ring.
What a dark, mysterious team these two made.
Well, I think these two...
Was he making a couple of threats my way, or just wanted me to pay attention? What was he saying? Did you hear him?
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 405 pounds, Kharn, Alexander, and Apocalypse.
I don't think these two going to have any trouble getting along, but I think the next two, at least judging from their past, have a little trouble coexisting.
If I had to put my money on the one or the other getting along, it ain't going to be much on these two. Well, they're already trying to upstage each other.
The story here is that both men think they are the masters of the Sunset Flip.
Well, I've got my money on Sergio. I think he's definitely the master of the Sunset Flip.
Their opponents at a combined weight of 414 pounds, Sergio, the Kentucky Stud, the Sunset Flippers.
So the more cut, the more defined, the more tanned of the two is the one you're leaning on, huh?
Not leaning on him.
What? Well, I think Jared Sloan running around calling himself the Kentucky Stud.
Yeah,
no shortage on confidence.
Wearing purple tights.
So if he's not the master of the Sunset Flip, he certainly believes it.
There's a certain group of people out there that are very fond of the color purple. And I ain't talking about Oprah Winfrey either.
Dated reference, good God. There's the collar and elbow tie-up.
1985 to be exact.
Do you know, I'm going to be very, very disappointed if we don't see a double-leg crucifix with these two out here tonight.
You are looking forward to a double-leg crucifix.
I said I'll be disappointed.
You know, I woke up today, Twinkle Toes, saying, God, I hope I go down to DCW tonight and get to see a double-leg crucifix. I woke up saying
Hold on, the lateral press, first cover of the match, and a 1 count.
And then I said, I hope I get to see the Sunset Flippers in a tag match with one of them wearing purple tights.
I just hope if we do see the Sunset Flip in this matchup, it's on their opponents and not on each other. You know, these two have been known to assault each other, break it down in the middle of the match.
It might be on 2 or 3 innocent fans in the crowd if they can't get one off in the ring. They'll find somebody to put a Sunset Flip on.
Have you ever taken a Sunset Flip yet, Kenny?
Have I taken a Sunset Flip?
Have you been flipped off yet?
Do you really think there's a man alive who can flip me?
Oh! And there's the fireman carry into the cover. Barely a 1 count on the Calgary, Alberta native, Apocalypse. Where that's a journey for Apocalypse, coming all the way down from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, with the knowledge he learned at the famous Stu Hart family dungeon, and coming down here to Derby City Wrestling and the DCW OVW Training Center to perfect his craft, become the best professional wrestler he possibly can, as has Kharn Alexander, hook of the leg. Except Kharn with a shorter trip coming by way of Indiana, our neighboring state.
Yeah, of course. Now, Twink, what do you think about Mr. Stud and those purple tights there? Any opinions on that?
I think purple's a rather fetching colour. I'm thinking about getting a suit with matching tie in that colour myself.
Yeah.
I've got a suit in every other colour.
And then you two can hit the town and Sunset Flip everyone
there
on 4th Street.
Sergio. Or
7th,
or wherever you may end up at.
Oh, it looks like these two are the masters of the fireman carry tonight.
You got to give it to Sergio. He's really been stepping it up despite his somewhat psychological insecurities about a Sunset Flip coming out in matches he's not even involved in. But nevertheless, he's in peak physical condition.
Neither one of them have been too mentally stable as to where they stand on the quality of the Sunset Flip.
Oh! The master of the fireman's carry.
Look at the leg.
He's really going for it tonight.
Not a Sunset Flip, but a fireman's carry.
Come on. I want to see the flip.
I'm a little shocked we haven't seen one yet.
I need to see that flip.
And are you noticing, no matter what maneuver Sergio employs, the stud gets in there, tries to one-up him with the same maneuver, and vice versa.
Well, here we go. We're going to get to see it right here.
This is a
they are tagging it now. That's more than I thought we'd see.
This is a battle of one-upmanship between the two.
And there's nothing wrong with a little bit of a competitive spirit amongst tag team partners. It keeps you honest, keeps you at the top of your game, as long as it doesn't cost you the matchup. And right now, Apocalypse saying enough's enough, scoop slamming the Kentucky Stud, and in comes Kharn Alexander.
Apocalypse being stretched by the Kentucky Stud is absolutely nothing. I know that man has been stretched in every way imaginable down in the dungeon.
Scary place. I'd like to send you there for a week if it were still around. And
well, England's getting ready to get him back. Maybe if I can get a couple of letters over there real quick, they'll keep him.
You see Kharn Alexander backing up Jared Sloan, the Kentucky Stud from Georgetown, Kentucky. into that far corner.
Twinkle Toes claims that the BBC and the Queen have requested some quality time with him. I'm anxious to see how true that is.
Personal friend of mine, I should be. Oh,
hold on, wait 1 sec. Sergio spouting off at the mouth of an Apocalypse, and he's costing it perhaps a pinfall for his own tag team partner.
Oh, he's not helping the cause any. We'll grant him that.
What's the stud thinking?
Well, the stud ain't thinking, and I don't think Sergio is doing much on it either.
I think the stud was going to go for a sunset flip off the top rope.
I don't know.
Not the wisest maneuver ever.
That would have definitely outshone Sergio.
I'll tell you who was thinking, and that's Apocalypse, thinking on his feet.
Yeah, 1 out of 4 ain't bad when it comes to thinking, huh?
Apocalypse just pounding away.
Not even sure the referee's got a functioning thought wave going for him right now.
Take it easy. We got some of the best officiating in professional wrestling.
I guess you're going to throw Joe Wheeler in that class.
Absolutely.
He's not bad. He's a pretty good ref.
And Apocalypse just...
He can be a bit demanding.
Oh! Grounding and pounding the stud. Cover, lateral press. And come on now.
He'll big dog you at the back door every now and then, but Wheeler's a good guy.
And the stud's in a lot of flipping pain right now, I can assure you.
And I don't know if Apocalypse could have had him for that 3 count. We'll never know because he picked him up. And Kharn Alexander coming in to pick up the scraps here on one half of the Sunset Flippers, the Kentucky stud.
Yeah, once I didn't have my credentials on me backstage at a wrestling event, and Joe Wheeler had me kicked out. Tough guy.
Pulls it down the middle, though.
You hear Apocalypse shouting, stop him from his corner. Doesn't want the stud making his way and tagging in the fresh Sergio. And you got to wonder, with this DCW tournament right around the corner to crown the first ever DCW champ, are the Sunset Flippers going to go their separate ways and try to participate in that tournament, try to become the first ever DCW champ?
My opinion is that from what I've seen of the love the Sunset Flippers have in the back line, they'd be better off staying together so at least they have one friend.
Oh! And a tag.
There's the tag. He did tag him. That was good.
Big mistake.
He knew he needed out of there.
By Apocalypse.
And here comes Sergio.
Enabling Sergio fire off this offensive flurry on 2 men. And the opposition worse for the wear at the moment.
Sergio definitely the alpha of this team, and he's proving it now. Oh, beautiful little bridge.
There's a Northern Lights with the bridge. 2 count.
Well, it looked as if the Kentucky stud tried to get in there to save his partner, but...
And it looks like Apocalypse and Kharn Alexander thinking collusion here. Oh, don't lower your head!
Oh, double flip!
Not on the flippers!
2, 3!
Here are your winners, the Sunset Flippers.
I think we definitely know who won the match, but who won the fall?
I gotta tell you, both of those sunset flips look pretty impressive.
Well, they were.
Sunset Flippers coexisting at least for one night. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we're going to have the bad boy from the barrio, the big man, Beto, in action. Very impressive. Very impressive Sunset Flip. Like I said, the big man, Beto, coming up next. You look great, guys. Look great.
It looked to me one with a fraction of a second.